Okay, so today we are talking about this autotrophic unicellular microalgae, which has been seen to fundamentally revolutionizing this agricultural sector. These are unicellular, at the same time these are autotrophic, and these are also eukaryotes. Eukaryotes. Okay. So, how this microalgae has revolutionized, as I have said, the agricultural sector? Because these days, what has happened is you many a times you look for uh, entities which are interdisciplinary kind. For example, these days there has been a rapid interest in specialty chemicals which can be produced by microalgae. Then microalgae can be used for bioremediation. Many of you must have come across these what do you call as concepts. Then it can also help you to reutilization of industrial wastes. Okay.
So
And
please share screen.
it is already shared, right? Not
It is
shared.
not shared, sir.
Okay, okay, just hold. Okay, it will be visible. Okay, yeah, so fine. So these are the things why microalgae is in high demand, and it anticipate a lot of focus from the agricultural and allied sector, uh, uh, because they can lead to formation of fundamentally new things which have extremely huge industrial and allied applications. Microalgae these days can generate specialty chemicals. Then they can also perform tasks like bioremediations. Then they can also aid to reutilization of industrial wastes. At the same time, they can also do like things like waste water treatment. Okay, so these are the things which this microalgae can perform. Now, when we speak about the application part of microalgae, so till now, and one more important thing is that I must include, just hold on, is biofuels. Biofuels. Now, these also are bio diesel. Okay, now these are the things that can be produced or made by this microalgae. Now, why this is very important? Because these microalgae have a complete machinery of a eukaryotic cell, as you can anticipate that it can have its own like organelles. Okay. Let us say like this. Now these are a bit hypothetical. Okay. So what happens is this microalgae is having entities or structural things that leads to its activity, like you are having plastics kind of. also have a complete machinery for expression of proteins. Okay, so protein expression machineries, this is very important, which it does have protein expression machinery, which includes a lot of things, which includes everything from like transcription machinery, or we shall call it transcriptome. Okay, then it do include the machinery for PTM, or post transcriptional modifications and translational modifications as well. Translational modifications as well. So this is very important because they can able to produce eukaryotic proteins in a very efficient way after completing all kinds of PTMs. Either it could be a transcriptional modification or translational modification. Now, other than that, one more important thing which is mainly focused through the biodiesel concept, because they do have a highly organized fatty acid metabolism machinery as well. So all these things makes it a perfect thing that through which what it can do is it can, like this, if we understand it will be nice to see. Like what happens is like this it is. Now due to the presence of these machineries, what it can efficiently do is this. It can efficiently do this thing. Let me tell you. It can produce, it can utilize low cost raw materials. Okay, low cost raw materials into high value products, high value end product. Now which can end product which can have what, which can have like very important applications in industry as well. So my this thing is, I do not generally use a pre-made what do you call is I generally do not use pre-made PPTs, and therefore I like to draw. Now what happens is, due to the establishment of this microalgae with all kinds of good machineries, what it can do is it can use the low cost raw materials into what, high value end products. Okay, so this is our microalgal cell. One more. Okay, so what happens is, we are talking about microalgae, which is very important for agricultural aspects. Now microalgae are typically unicellular autotrophic eukaryotes. Also sometimes they can form colonies, okay, or a kind of matrix, which we sometimes calls what? Who can tell me my matrix of microorganisms or organisms? If similar kind of organisms makes a matrix and becomes a kind of three-dimensional entity in a suspended medium, what we can term it? This kind of microalgae cells, when they form so many cells comes together, something like this,